Okay guys, here's my worst unpacking video ever. It's a little bit of a rant, so I'd like to start this thing off to begin with a thank you. Thank you to the subscribers that recently came on board and pushed me up to 200. That's kind of a neat thing. I don't know that the content I put up is all that fantastic, but this is a pretty gracious community. Um, a little background, and if you know you're really a person who doesn't care to hear rants or think that GW gets bashed too often, then you know I give you your opt out now so that you don't have to suffer through the worst video unboxing ever. Um, to give you a little background, as many of you, or if any of you have seen my earlier videos, you'll know that I have quite a few white dwarfs, several hundred, that stretch back through the years all the way into the double digits. And recently I just let my subscription expire, mainly because the last 15 issues that I received, I had to call on, I would say, between 10 and 13 of them to actually get them sent out to me. Rather than being treated as a first-class customer who's interested in their product, they treated you like a second-class customer who they already had on the hook, so they didn't need to bother sending you your subscription until it had already been into the stores for 1 to 2 or 3 weeks. So after 7 to 8 days into the beginning of the month, I would call up and ask, why it is I didn't receive my subscription yet, and they would say that they were changing companies, that they were having problems getting their local person that mailed them out to get it mailed out on time, and then they would, in some instances, they would go ahead and put one in a heavy manila envelope and they would mail it off to me, and it would arrive the day before my regular subscription or on the day of my regular subscription, or sometimes my subscription just wouldn't show up at all. So this went on for an entire year, and finally, next to the last subscription showed up like on the 7th, so I didn't bother to call. And then my last subscription didn't come. So I called in again and said I was hoping I wouldn't have to call for this last one, but I had to. And he goes, I don't blame you for stopping your subscription. I don't know why we couldn't get it to you. And so he says, I'll mail it out to you. And I came home one day, and this big box is on the front stoop. And my wife gives me that look like, did you order something? And I said, no, I haven't ordered anything. And so I said, unless that's my something from GW, because I'm waiting for my magazine to come. And I had this moment of insanity where I thought, well, maybe with all the problems that I had and the fact they had it well documented, I called in so often, maybe they sent me. Sorry about that. Before I could share my moment of insanity with you, I ran out of minutes on my flip here. So anyway, my moment of insanity was that maybe, with what I had documented with all the customer service problems and everything and the call in to customer service, maybe they sent a little something extra along, sort of a little, I don't know, maybe an individual figure, maybe I don't know, something, poster, I don't know, something as a concession for all the lousy service. So this is what happened when I unboxed it. Came from FedEx. And I got this nice roll of 11 hair pillows, full. And I got this invoice. Thank goodness it said zero due at the bottom, since I'd already paid for it. I thought it was nice that they didn't charge me for something I'd already paid for. And I got my actual my last White Dwarf magazine. And there in the bottom was a little piece of trash paper. So you see my dilemma. I'm not sure what the concession was that they sent. Was it the pillows, or was it the little piece of trash paper? I don't know. This just seems stupid to me, guys. I don't know about you. What do you think? Every time I'd ever gotten one before, it was just in a heavy manila envelope, why they would send it in a box like that unless it was like, hey guys, this is his last subscription. This is our last opportunity to piss this guy off. What can we do? And this is what they came up with. Let's send it in a box and put nothing in the box. It just made no sense to me. So at first I thought it was going to drive me nuts, but hey, you know, the world's already done that. They're too late. So I just thought I'd share that little unboxing with you and let you know why I just kind of let this go. So I think from now on I'll just pick up my White Dwarfs at half-price books, or when they're on the clearance racks for $1 a piece or 50 cents, because quite frankly right now that's about all they're worth to me. So one disappointed customer of the company that should not be named. I hope you guys have a great week. God bless you each and every one, and I'll be talking to you later.